Wednesday, August 22nd, 2023. We are in the land of the living. Welcome to the Keeping It Real Conversation Show with your host, Camila, aka Sunshine. We are here tonight, fighting through some technical difficulties. But however, we're here tonight. Again, I believe in 6 degrees of separation. You're literally one person away, one advice away, one help away from where you need to be in your destiny. Proven over and over again since we started this show. Also, we are live on Facebook at Sunshine Camila, AAMELA. We are live at the YouTube channel, which is the name of the show, Keeping It Real Conversations with Sunshine. We're live on Twitch and Twitter, same name of the show. Please like, share, and subscribe. Do all those wonderful things to make sure that people see us. Tell somebody about it. Tonight, again, as I always state, I have some of the best, dopest people on this side of the planet every time I start this show because I'm biased. But however, tonight is no different than any other night that we had, where we had some of the miraculous, the most dopest people to come out and actually tell their stories, to tell who they are, promote themselves, do whatever needs to be done while we have this platform. Give me just 1 second, everybody. I am trying to find this Facebook link. Today has just been one of those days. However, we gonna get through it. So tonight we have Michael Miles Jr. from the D, not Dallas, but Detroit, Michigan. Movies already out on Tubi. Joe Smith's Diamond Girls and Fat. Just wrapped up filming with Joe Smith on the movie Dance with the Devil. Currently filming Caesar and Ronan. The series currently filming Born and Raised. Currently receiving an understudy role in a stage play. He's 5 for this season. Also currently enrolled in Stephen Wesley's acting contest. Tonight I want you to welcome, as I share the stage with this man, and he's fine, playing the understudy of David. Welcome, Mike Miles, to the show.
Thank you.
How are you this morning?
Shout out to her, y'all. So you're crying already, huh?
It has been one of those days. Last night I had a rough night with my sinuses. It was really, really, really bad. This morning, same thing. And as you can tell in my voice, it's still draining. Yeah. But however, the show must go on. No doubt. And I just came back from an anointed prayer service at my church. So again, all is well. All is well. But enough about me. This conversation is about you and all the wonderful things that you are doing out here. As we always state, that I let people know how I met the person or was recommended to me by someone. Well, this young man, the day of auditions, the day of callbacks for this particular play that we are both getting ready to blaze the stage in.
Brooks, what a blessing.
He was standing outside the door, and I was doing my audition, my callback for Madeir. And in this particular scene, I'm so dramatic. I have to be dramatic. I'm not going to give any clues to what I was doing. But however, when I was done, he bust through the door. And what did you say?
I said I thought somebody was in here dying or bleeding to death. She was so into character. It just caught me by surprise. And I was like, my reflex was automatically, like we said, we're not gonna get off into the dialogue, the specific dialogue, but that natural instinct, and I'm like, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? Something that a man would respond to, you know what I'm saying? Any man would respond to that type of, what he heard. So when I came through the door, I saw Sunshine make it so bad. You was leaning on the couch, like. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm hearing what I'm hearing, and then the visual is going with what I'm hearing. But it wasn't that. She was in her zone. She was in her zone, and I didn't even see Kim Brooks in there. But yeah, that's how we that's what broke the ice for us that day for the second quarterback.
Yeah, so he was like, man, I thought you was for real. Like, I wasn't sure what was going on. I was like, for real?
Yeah.
And, that was, to me, the final nail in the coffin to say to Kim that I deserve this role.
Yeah.
Because if I can make somebody who had no clue, no idea what was going on, believe that it was really going on,
yeah,
then definitely this is what's up.
Yeah.
So we had a vibe from that point on. I think after the conversation with Kim, and she's like, I'm gonna give you a call back. We exchanged and like, okay, hey, and then we saw each other again at Crab Karaoke for our first meeting with the whole entire cast, those who could come. And when I tell you, this man is funny. We all had a good time that night, singing, eating, drinking, doing all these wonderful things to make sure that our camaraderie, our atmosphere was cool with each other, because we're going to be with each other for a minute.
Right. And we got something to say. So, and then the table read, the table read that we had this past Saturday, it just really, I miss bowling. I missed all that bowling.
Yes, bowling was fun too.
A couple of weeks ago, the cast, we're speaking about the cast of He's Fine, But Is He Saved? By Kim Brooks, starring Brother Man, starring Jewel Tankard, and also Dathan Thigpen. That's it right there. Just, October the 21st and 22nd. But Kim Brooks put together these cast member meetings, and like Sunshine said, the first one we had karaoke, Krabby Karaoke. The second one they had bowling, but this third one, the third meeting was us having a table read, and the energy in there, you know what I'm saying, was so wonderful. And then to see her reaction, and TJ Hempfield, the legendary TJ Hempfield, who's going to direct it, to see her reaction, to what she, wrote and created herself, was just, that was, I knew then that we got to do this for her specifically. We got to give our all for her, because just from the reactions and the giggles and the oh my gosh that I heard from her, you know what I'm saying, she was really impressed, and she deserved to feel like that. So we're going to go out here and give these people a performance.
Even into this point, this is the first time we actually read together, and so we're seeing people come into character right there before us. Now, this wasn't memorized. We could read from the script, but in 2 weeks we got to be off book. But however, from the youngest all the way up, we killed it. To the point, like, we all know as cast members what's about to happen, what's the dialogue, but it went to a whole nother level when each person came into character, said how they said it, and to hear our reactions to what they were saying was like, oh, if we're doing this, just imagine what the audience is going to do and say when they hear and see what for the first time, what we experienced. And so this definitely sealed the deal for me, to actually hear the lines and hear the ooh ahs and ooh, how we do when we're in the movie theater and we're talking. And,
but it's for us at this point,
Yes.
For us, you're like, okay, I must have said that line right. I said I must have because what I was taught, once to speak on this, I'm currently enrolled in King Wesley's acting compound, which is growing, and one of the things, and this is probably the only thing I'm gonna, say about that. One of the things he taught us is to learn how to um, the dialogue that's for you or towards your character, pay attention to that first. Pay attention to that first, because you may think you reading for a boss. You get your line, you be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm this and that. You read boss, 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 boss. You say, yeah, I'm gonna say this like some bullshit, until you see how people talking to you, and you like, oh, I'm a runner. You know what I'm saying? I'm a bum. I can't say these lines like this. So one of the key things is that I took from this class is know who's talking to you, so you can get a feel of who your character is, so you don't go in there and you don't. And we talked about a lot of tips at the table read for He's Fine, but Is He Saved? And everybody has a lot of people have good feedback and good tips on how to memorize lines or, get into character. And that was just the one that I shared. And to see people after the first lines, basically you knew who your character was. So it was good to see people get in. It was good to see you get into your line, because you know how people treat you. You know who you are from the people who's talking to you and who's around you in the script. So, in that world. So, and then performing properly, you don't overdo it or you don't underdo it. You stay in your lane and you get into your zone, and it was fun. It was fun.
It was, the conversation was going into, oh, are you ready? Are you nervous for the table read? And I was like, no.
Yeah.
This is what I've been dreaming about.
Yeah.
This is the moment. And so it is, maybe I'm supposed to be nervous, but I'm not.
Right.
I'm like, when you have those moments, we're going to get into that. The importance of perfecting your gift. Yeah. You're in class to learn, to perfect your gift. And that's good, because at the end of the day, you are constantly working on being a better version of yourself, which then comes into the play of giving more opportunities for yourself when you've done the work. And so, yeah.
Go ahead. I apologize. Go ahead.
So when you do the work, it is obvious somebody's going to see you.
Yes.
And they're going to want you. They're going to choose you, because not only are you working on yourself, but you're also exuding that you really want to do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, as a man, and not as a male, as a man, the things that we want to do in life, we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's only because, and I'm a Leo, had a birthday, y'all, August 16th. I just turned 49. So, but especially as a Leo and a male, we want to automatically be better for ourselves. Automatically. You know what I'm saying? We want to be the best man that we can be, first off. And doing that, we're able to give our best to our families, to our friends, to our lovers, to our, students, our peers, our classmates, our workmates. So, through King Wesley, his acting compound, we don't deal with mediocrity. Anybody can do anything in any craft if you're just doing it. You know what I'm saying? But if I want to give you my best, then I must go in there, learn what I need to learn, and give it to you, the audience, the people who are coming to see us, that's spending your money, spending your time, spending your gas to come out and see a good performance. You don't want to see, and it's just worldwide. It's not no Tubi movies or none of that. Just any movie, period. You don't want to see any mediocrity. You want to see people giving their best. You know what I'm saying? You want to see the direction. Shout out to Kamal Smith. I worked with him a few times. Dennis Reed. You're not about to sit up here and just be no. You're going to get it right, and because our name on it. And so for people to come to class, and for people who want their names to be, hey, I'm not just here to do this. I'm here to be my best first and then give it to you. That's the energy there at King Wesley Acting Compound. That's that energy. So, and we got to represent ourselves and him, and so we can do a good job. There's a lot of people out here doing a good job. There's a lot of people out here in the music and the film industry worldwide that's not doing a good job. So we're just focusing on giving people, you know what I'm saying, our best.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It just seemed like overnight Tubi has become this sensation, especially in the city of Detroit. It just seemed like everybody is doing a Tubi movie, doing a Tubi series. I had the opportunity, and one of these things that I understand that it pays to be nice.
Yes.
Favor is not fair.
No, it's not. My Tony say that favor is not fair.
When it shows up, it shows out.
Yes.
I was able to meet Kamal Smith. I had saw him before. I was actually at the premiere when Joe Smith did A Good Man.
Okay.
And Kamal was one of the leading people in it. And I was just like, oh, this movie is awesome.
Yeah,
and so
wild.
To see Kamala here, to see King Wesley in the movie, to see all these people, that was the first time, excuse me, y'all.
You're all right.
To see them in action. And I was called by Renika McQueen.
Yeah.
Shout out to Renika, who took a chance on me for a role in her upcoming series for Tubi, A Stranger in My House.
See what I'm saying?
And I played a doctor. At first, this is the first time I did a film, and I was nervous, and Kamal, the group, everyone made it easy. Grover, who I will have on next week, just grabbed my hand. He's one of the actors, and he talked me through it. Like, come on, baby, you got this.
Yeah.
Just act like like I'm one of your loved ones, and you care about me, and just giving me tips. And then when we got the scene, everybody could joke and laugh and come down some.
Right.
The things that I didn't know that with filming, they had to do different angles. So I'm thinking I done did it one time. They're like, no, ma'am, you got to do this a couple times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2,
I was
3,
like,
4,
wait, huh? He's like, yeah, we got to come over your shoulder. You got to go from that side. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so that was an experience in itself. So I thank Renika McQueen for that opportunity. Kamal was assisting her. And so I was very impressed from that conversation. And I had Renika on my show. I was trying to get Kamal, but he's so busy.
I'll be all over the place.
We had to figure out a time because he just started. Well, he'll be starting a new project soon. So he's in high demand right now. And that's a good thing because that brings me to the whole idea of your gifts will make room for you. Especially when, again, the importance of perfecting your gift. Yeah. That will open doors that no man can shut. The gifts will make room for you. So how do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, that was perfectly said, because one thing about it, you cannot unring a bell. You know what I'm saying? There's no way possible. I don't care what they say about you. Once they hear you, boom, they can't take that away from you. So anything that we do, all the footwork that we put in out here, it's being recorded. It's being, if you believe in the higher power, then you walking in your path. It's being recorded by yourself, your loved ones, those who supporting you. And most important, when you get to these sets, especially if you come in as an extra, they see that. They see that. Nobody's getting paid for coming driving to be an extra. But I'm not saying that anyone should get paid, but I'm just saying no one's getting paid. So the dedication that people put in to come be those, to get in the scene, and then you get picked out like, hey, he always here. Yo, bro, come here. It might turn into this and that. So um, the right people will see you when you're doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? They will see your dedication. They'll see that you probably ain't begging. You getting in when you can fit in respectively. You know what I'm saying? You adherence to all the rules and this and that. Even though you're seeing the big wigs over there, you know. But when you start putting that time in, and people see that you're not just a face to be in the background, then they start pulling people. You know what I'm saying? And just off like that with these good people, they see the dedication. You know, you ain't just a artist. You ain't just, you really out here dedicated for the no bread sometimes. So, you know, our compensation comes, and a lot of people ask me, well, you get paid for that role? You get paid for that role? You get paid for this? And no, yes, no. Because sometimes it's not about, you know, it's more valuable being able to meet these people that we look up to, these people who made it possible. So a lot of ex-gang members, OGs, or young guys, or guys who ex-felons, they can step away from the street and do something productive. You know what I'm saying? Females as well. Big up to both genders right here in Detroit. So yeah, when you put that work in, people see it, and I'm glad that they did it. I'm glad that they did it because they saved so many lives. They changed so many lives. People who had dreams and thought we had to go to New York, California, or Atlanta to get on. No, them dreams come true. You know what I'm saying? They there for a reason. They come true. And right now, you know, Motown is back. You know, and it's the film industry. So I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm glad to be able to be behind.
I'm just glad to rub elbows with some of y'all.
You know,
Be in the room to have people know who you are, even though we've never spoke.
yeah.
I'm still trying to get King Wesley on here. We tried it twice, but things have come up, so we're trying to get him. Also, Kamal. I already had Joe Smith on here before, and I met Joe through Perilous Times. So again,
this was Joe Smith. This was the first movie Joe Smith put me in. I had a birthday, like I said, Wednesday, and my girl surprised me. And this was my role, and that's me. Oh, I'm looking at that. But that's me and Diamond Girl with Joe Smith. I always thank that man, him, Kamal Smith, giving me that opportunity to, you know what I'm saying? And that's where it really started for me. Like I said, we all had dreams. I didn't mean to cut you off. I apologize. But to like we were saying, even before the end, I didn't have any footwork in. It was word of mouth, like, hey, here's a tryout. We need you to try out for this and that. And went there for one thing, didn't get that. But we talked about some music and this and that, and it opened up a whole new, like, I think you might be good for Fats. So just blessings on blessings. I always thank that man, Joe Smith, good man, you know, and Diamond Girl too coming up, y'all. So we don't know what's going on, but I've just Dance with the Devil with Joe Smith and Kamal Smith. Good people. They make the set easy for you. They're stern. They don't play, but they don't make you uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? So, but back to you in Perilous Time.
So yeah, that's how I met Joe. Was he was one of the music directors for Perilous Times, and his attitude and how he just moves. I had to have him on my show. Yeah. And we talked about the realness of everything, how he got into what he does. And this is the importance of the platform, that you have the chance to be honest and transparent about your life. Yeah. There's no place for us to judge at all. We all have a story to tell.
Yeah.
And to be able to tell that story that, hey, you might have, had a rough start, rough cars at first, doesn't mean the game is over.
Exactly.
Doesn't mean the game is over. You can, as we say, Uno or something like that, we could trade. You got a partner that sometimes you don't even realize is the key to your answer, is the key to your issue, is the key to whatever you're trying to do. You just gotta believe in yourself, have faith in yourself.
We gotta let them people be them blessings to us, because sometimes we believe on blessings. We'll fight off blessings and welcome some demon shit. I don't know if you can curse on here. I didn't so far, so I'm not.
You twice, but it's okay.
I cussed twice already.
Yes.
My bad.
But it's okay. I mean, that's you. I can't,
I'm putting a filter on it though. I'm real, because we might have some younger audience, so I don't want to, But yeah, we gotta let them people do their job too. You know what I'm saying? And be that blessing to us, because a lot of us not used to receiving. We
yeah.
think of somebody trying to give us something, they trying to get on us. Like, what's this photo? Like, what's this? No, man, yeah, So, but yeah, it's
Have you had those moments yet where people have recognized who you are?
yeah, yeah. It's
So
wild.
how did that feel?
Um, it was different because I remember being on the side looking like, oh, that's dog, or oh, girl, oh, okay then, yep, like, oh, they was in and then to be on set, like on the set of Born and Raised, to stay in line with your question, on the set of Born and Raised, we doing our thing. It's like take 6. So just for a hot second, I'm still in character. I'm coming from the side of a house and I'm coming up, to confront my wife in the movie. So in between one of the shoots, I look over there. It was a tent with all the extras in it because we was gonna have a robbery scene after this, and so they was just like, just looking like this and that and talking like won't be won't. So after that scene, they all came up and they was talking to me like, "Hey man, how do I do this? Or how do I feel about this?" And in my mind, I think I'm looking like this, talking to them. I mean, for real, like I'm like this, but in my mind, I'm like, oh my God. I was like, oh, I remember asking people this and that, and now I got people asking me, and I got answers for them. You know what I'm saying? I got answers for them. Eat your Wheaties, do your push-ups, be strong, say your prayers, brother. You know what I'm saying? So because I like when people do that, because it's like we got another one. We got another one. We didn't put so much dope out here on the streets and did all this and that, but got to bring somebody, point them in the right direction, like do this. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be specifically this. You got A through Z when it comes to this movie. You can do it A to Z. You know what I'm saying? But it feel good. It made me feel like I accomplished something, and it made me feel like when I was recognized, it wasn't no hate. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whatever seed I planted and it came back, when they smelt it or picked it, they say, "Oh, this smell good. This nice," instead of this some bull. You know what I'm saying? So that 360 degrees made me be like, okay, well, it's all the give and receive. So it made me feel good, made me feel like I accomplished something, like I got an A+ on my test.
Amen. That's it. I had one of those moments. It was at a funeral, actually.
Oh,
Someone came up like, "Hey, you're Sunshine, right?" And I'm like, "Wait, huh?" Yeah, I am. And she was like, "I watch your show all the time." And I'm like, "For real?" Like, I was really shocked.
Yeah.
But again, those moments are going to come. And the biggest thing is, staying humble. Don't get the big head. You know what I'm saying? You haven't arrived. You still got work to do.
No doubt.
And so those moments of having great energy, having great vibes, to be welcoming is also a gift. Everybody doesn't have that.
Yeah.
To be willing to share is also a gift. Because again, a lot of people just want to just grab and hold on to it and not share. One of the most things
that's one of the, and not to cut you off, coming from this city, if somebody's from this city, that's probably one of the biggest things last 40 years. Like I said, I just turned 49. So last 40 years is, certain people knowing things and keeping it to themselves because they don't want to see you on or bigger, or they don't want to see this book published, or they're going to say nothing. They don't want to see you with a good successful podcast, so they're not going to, and I don't know nobody. These is examples, because it happens. It happened for decades, and you can't. I remember back when we was little, you couldn't even compliment a guy. I used to compliment, "Hey dog, them some nice shoes." What you telling him his shoes cool for? Because I want to. You know what I'm saying? Why I don't got that type of hate in me to where I can't say nice car or them sounds banging. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's that's been very relevant, you know, and not just in Detroit. We know it happens everywhere, but we just getting a taste of it. You know what I'm saying, from certain individuals that but you can't be like that. If we want to grow, we definitely can't be like that, because the knowledge that I have and learned is not just for me. I want to teach you how to not go down that street at 11:33 at night because they waiting on you. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
absolutely.
So you gotta
I
have.
think it's also the story that you have the chance to turn your life around.
Yeah,
Uh,
biggest thing.
that the things, when we talk about the things that have happened to you in life, was it fair? No.
Right,
Was it easy? No.
right.
At the end of the day, our experiences will save somebody's life.
Yeah, yeah.
And
No
to
doubt.
be able to see you, I don't know what your life was before.
It was rough,
I
but
can't even assume, you
life
could have
rough.
been game banging. You could have, you could have, I don't know. But at
Yeah,
the end of the day, to see you where you are now is important for me to see as a young Black man doing it and
thank you.
being successful at what he's doing. Also, I know, because I hear you talking, that you're not just out here doing this just for fun.
Oh
It
yeah.
is for your family. It is, the things that you're doing with your hands. So let's get into making ends meet.
Okay, money, money, money. Well, for a living. Well, did you have a question? Or you want me to get into it?
Get to talking.
Okay. Well, for a living, last 6, 7 years, I do commercial roofing, demolition. I take them down. You probably seen me at Liberty on 8 Mile and Conant, or Imperial, excuse me, supermarkets, warehouses in your neighborhood. I've been there, either taking the roof down and putting it up, um, demolition of bathrooms, houses, garages, cut down trees. So it's many hustles, and there's many hustles that we have in life. You can't speak about all of them, but due to being an ex-felon, just like a lot of ex-felons now, and in the film industry, you have a lot of actors, performers who have a 9 to 5 or their hustle and still, make time to perform. So making ends meet and going back to perfecting your craft, the better you know what you know, you can land bigger roles. You know what I'm saying? For bigger checks. So making ends meet for me, when I wake up in the morning, I got to have something. You know what I'm saying? I got to have something. So it's gonna be. I'm old enough now, plus with the addition of my new woman. Everything that's BS out of the door. It's either gonna be, the acting, how we get our money, or other means like demolition or whatever. But perfecting my craft, ultimately, I want to just do performing arts. I just want to do acting, just want to do music, and bring my people along. Just bring them along and teach them. Not just bring them along and just throw them in any position, because I don't do that. Anybody that know me personally, I don't do that. You're gonna earn it, because you should. It tastes better. It tastes better when you go out there and you have your own garden and you make it and you see it and you come through it. So making ends meet, to me, I want to be able to make sure that whoever I bring with me is straight, whether they be my blood family from mother and father, whether they be my Mackenzie Stagg family, whether they be my King Wesley classroom, my classmate, or any of my movie family. Any of my movie family. I want everybody to get push forward and keep going higher and higher, because why not be the best? Why not? Why not? Everybody else did it.
I think some of us have been gifted with being able to carry heavy loads, right? So
Definitely.
if they got into a Capricorn, which is a goat with a fishtail, it's weird looking, but at the end of the day, they are agile and can move their weight around.
You
You
said
have,
Capricorns?
yes.
They got
So
tails on them?
Yeah, it's a
I never,
fishtail,
I never
and
knew.
it's a goat. So if you ever paid attention to goats in the mountains and how they actually move,
Okay,
mountainsides in the path itself sometimes is not laid.
no
You
doubt.
have to make it yourself.
Yeah.
Remember, goats are not light; they're heavy.
Yes.
They got to be able to move and maneuver all that way
All on those, all on them, on the side of them hills and stuff, cliffs.
falling off. And so even in that, it's the importance of like career is one of the biggest things for me.
Yeah.
Career that will actually, when I get to where I need to, or I feel, or the vision that has been given to me, guess what? It's easy for me to bring everybody
Yeah.
with me. That's
Every-
supposed to be. That's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Not because we cool and no, because sometimes them friendships will get you messed up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you don't have the same vision, you can't watch my baby.
No doubt. No doubt.
That's in reality, and as well as spiritual, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I can't just let my baby be with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna happen. As we see, so many crazy things have happened where you felt like, hey, I trusted this person and they have done something wrong to your child.
Most definitely. And now you got to wear an orange jumpsuit.
Now you gotta or you have this guilt that you're carrying for the rest of your life.
Right. Because you just chose anybody. You just chose anybody to, and even the energy, even if we ain't talking or touching or none of that, I don't want the energy around me if it's bad. You know what I'm saying? We don't even have to be affiliated. Just I could be somewhere and then oh nope, I'm straight. I'm gone. Y'all can have her. Yep. Mm-hmm. Whatever coming, I ordered.
You gotta have big time discernment. So many things have happened, and
say one more. You said big time
discernment, like seeing.
Okay.
You can't hit the ignore button.
Right.
Where our hearts get in trouble. We see it. We're never ignorant.
Yeah.
We choose to ignore, thinking that this time maybe I'm wrong.
Right.
9 times out of 10, you're not.
No, you're not. You're not. End up doing is making excuses for other people.
Like, absolutely.
Is what you're getting. If somebody tell you something about them or they about to do it, you better believe them. You better believe, or they come out the horse's mouth, or if you've seen it with your own eyes, yeah, you can't tell me I ain't seen what I ain't seen. So yeah. So, and that goes
to also let you know, or publicly, that I'm very proud of you as not only a black man, a young black man, but you're out here doing, and you learn from your mistakes. That's the thing of inner healing, that you forgive yourself. Sometimes, we didn't forgive everybody else, but sometimes it has been hard to forgive yourself from some of the decisions that we have made that have put us in bad places.
Right.
The thing is to learn the lessons so you won't be back in those bad places again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And this is why we cannot hit the ignore button, because, hey, I'm desperate. What does desperation do?
Anything.
Hello?
It doesn't matter. Anything. They have there's no class with it. There's no reasoning. There's not. They just willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Sunshine.
But you got to look at your own red flags in life as well.
Absolutely. Everyone else that's on, please like, share, and subscribe. This again is a conversation with Mike Miles, who is on this stage. And when did you always want to act? Let me get into that question.
Yeah. I was very active, silly child, energetic, truthful, silly. Just was able to make a joke or what they call it, quick with it. It was real quick. It still am a little bit in my old age, but but yeah, I always wanted to. I never minded making people feel better. You know what I'm saying? I remember she probably gonna kill me for this. I remember in the late 70s, before Mama and them used to go out, You know, this Friday night, they give you that little Pepsi, probably with a little Hennessy in it. You know what I'm saying? A little shot, and you just dance. And they be like, yep, they're going to be sleep. They're going to sleep all night. Let them turn the heat up on them.
Right.
But I always enjoyed that. I always enjoyed if I had to do something in front of people. Basketball, speaking, it don't matter. If I had to do it in front of people, I didn't mind. You know, I really got a kick out of it just to see their reaction. So, and if they was happy, once again, that let me know I did a good job as far as so and so. But yeah, I always wanted to, you know, do that. But like I said, it was so far fetched for us to think coming from the city of Detroit. You know, it's so far fetched for us. Hollywood, way out west. You know, Atlanta and Florida, way down there, Texas over there. So we, you know, and then how we was conditioned to not think past your
Yes.
circumference or where you're from. So, you know, but with Motown, they just couldn't. You can't kill what's here. You cannot kill what's here. This Detroit is what it is when it comes to music, when it comes to talent, when it comes to working class people. I don't care what nobody say. So it was already in us. But I like to thank whoever started it as far as this filmmaking in the city. I don't know who started it. I like to thank them, and I don't know who you are, but I used to hate Tubi. I used to hate Tubi in the beginning. Oh man, you'll see Bullets doing this.
It was
Mike
it,
right.
it was horrible. Like
It was
I
horrible.
couldn't see that. Or the filming, you're outside, I can hear the wind, I can hear everything. Like what in the it felt like at the time that anybody could just grab an iPhone and then just go out and record.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah. But to and I don't know if they was all Detroit movies on Tubi. You know, now anything that's either whack or good, Detroit is whack. God, Detroit. No, it wasn't always that. But the editing started getting better. You know what I'm saying? And people started putting better quality, you know, stuff on there. Better quality. I'm not saying the best quality. I'm just saying it was getting better, you know, and now you have people who passionate, you know, instead of just wanting to do something. Well, I want to do. I got the money. I could do this. No, they really taking their time and giving people their best. And that's very much appreciated. That's very much appreciated and needed because I was tired of seeing Bullets, you know, just do what they want to until they found a victim through the whole movie. But yeah, I hated Tubi at first. I really did. But you know, we're trying to make it better, especially if you're gonna put our name on it. You're gonna hate on Detroit anyway. So it's Detroit. It's always been Detroit.
I was excited to see some of the guys from Tubi from Detroit go to LA, and they had a sit down and ran into Snoop, and Snoop knew who they were. That was
Diesel. Diesel. Yeah, I saw the pictures of Diesel, my homeboy Diesel. We just did I was just in Master Dragon with him. He was actually in Diamond Girls. He was in this movie. He was Hollywood. But yeah, I seen he went out there and Snoop was, you know, I said, oh yeah, that's definitely what's up. That was a I like that. I liked that too.
Just to let people know that we're doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Soon, next month, if this goes well, Lloyd Montague will be on here, which is another one.
It will go well.
That's going. Who's going to be on here? We were supposed to this month, but something happened with the recording. So again, just to be out here and doing it and wanting someone to give you a platform to talk about the ups and downs, to say that at any moment your dreams can still come true. It doesn't necessarily have to be the lottery. It don't have to be who you know, all these different things. Just be genuine. Be you.
Yeah.
Do the work.
Be humble.
Craft.
Be humble. That's the number one thing. That's the number one thing, because you can do all the leg work and you can get all the accolades, you can get everything you want, but you got to be humble, and that's what stars fall. That's what people who 35 and they get the feeling themselves and get the yapping. My dog Anderson Silva and lost his humbleness. Ronda Rousey lost their humble. Everybody who lost their humble, I believe in God. He said, "Okay, let me bring you down just a little bit." In some of the worstest ways too. You know what I'm saying? We didn't already been mad at people. We've been young and did our little ignorant things when we was. So it's just time right now to be humble, give people their praises and their flowers while they here. Learn, show what you know, and then teach. It's that simple. It's that simple. I mean, anything other than that, you ain't ready to be a grown person.
So with that being said, so what is a balanced life for you?
Say once more.
What is a balanced life for you?
Oh, well, since they say it's 24 hours in the day, I always think of it as 8 hours sleep, 8 hours play, 8 hours of work. A balanced life to me, getting up in the life that I have now, getting up in the morning, thanking my creator for opening my eyes again, um, having someone in my life that actually is my balance, so I don't teeter the scales too much myself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, who goes to what alcoholic goes to the bar and have 2 drinks and leave? We don't have that type of discipline for ourselves. What person who smoke just, boom, boom, I'm just gonna hit the best tree I ever had. I'm gonna hit it once and put it out. So we need people there to balance. And when you choose, or where two people choose each other to help balance each other out in life, you know what I'm saying? Without that, people are off. So waking up in the morning, thanking my creator, uh, my lady, eating something, going to work as a man, doing something productive, showing somebody how to do this or that, getting paid for it, coming back, and enjoying your life at night. Once you get one, I've always been like this. Once I get home at night from school or work, it's a small turn up. It ain't no big party, but everybody's mission should be to get home every single night. Every single night. When you walk on the doors, your mission is to get home safely every night. So when I get home at night, I'll be happy. So I might have a little nip, a little smoke. I might watch a movie, but it's fun time. And that's a part of, we need that in life, because what the world gonna do to you, or what the world got for you, is supposed to always be the total opposite of what's at home. So if you out there and you dealing with all these different personalities, when you come home, enjoy the personality that's here. All that fighting in the house, I don't care if it's 20 of y'all in the house, don't do that. That's weak as hell. You know what I'm saying? Don't, because that's what outside for. So, but you gotta have it, in communication. Communication. That right there. Just that gives me balance, and being able to talk to my grandchildren and my kids, you know. But that gives me balance right there. It's not even too hard for me. I don't get caught up in too much religion. I don't put a lot of stipulations on myself. I believe there's one God. I believe that he had a son. That's my brother Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And I believe in anything that I apply to my life, as long as it don't contradict those two things, I don't have a problem applying it to my life. But I don't make life too hard. I don't make it too hard. Well, God gonna punish me if I do this, or he gonna punish. I know he gonna punish us if we do certain things, but I'm not like that around my own neck when it comes to stuff. I live, in moderation. I party in moderation. I do things that's pleasing to his eye. So I'm worried about it being real hot when I leave here. So
What is something that people will be surprised to know about you?
All right, let me see. So I will. All right, if you know me, I'm not big up in myself. I'm not talking good about myself. But if you know me, I'm a little bit more so on the gangster side. You know what I'm saying? Used to be zero tolerance for this and that. All this protector. We're gonna handle this for something beyond. But I cry when I see like people winning on Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune, especially if they black or if they old people. I'd be so happy for them. I'd be tearing up. I had to go somewhere like, man, this don't make no sense, man. My little cousin just got married a few months ago, and her brother, she got twin brothers, and one that's gone. Rest in peace, Lou. Love you, cousin, Big Lou. But we was at her wedding, and me and my little brother, the first two crying. I'm like, man, what is going on here? So I really enjoy when other people are successful, when other people happy, when other people win, when other people, and then in the same fashion, if something happened to somebody, I don't like that either, but I'm emotional. I'm very emotional, and most of it comes out physically. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, because of the type of person I am. But when it comes to sensitivity, that's one of the things people probably don't understand. Like, don't know that I cry when old people win game shows. Like, for real. So that's about all I'm
That's definitely different.
telling.
Would have never saw that coming.
Yeah. I'll be that happy. But I'm a good person though. I think one thing about my children, every time we run into somebody or everywhere I go, damn near I'll be like, oh, I know that person. Or Daddy, my daughter, Daddy, you don't know everybody. I'm like, I'm telling you. And then when we see people, 99% of the time it's on good terms. You know what I'm saying? We've been on good terms. So if I stop you and be like, bro, I know you from somewhere. When a guy see me or a chick see me, they automatically don't be on 10. They be like, yeah, I know you from somewhere, but it wasn't that. I'll be like, no, it wasn't that. So I don't know. I'm a good person. I'm very diplomatic. I done stopped a whole lot of things that could have been nasty between a lot of big wigs, but I like peace. No matter what the Archangel Michael got to defend his people from, devils, whatever. I'm a peaceful person. I really like peace. I'm more of a reactive person than I am an a-hole, I think.
We need peacemakers, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Everybody has their role that they have to play, and that's very important. Like I said, I'm on the show, let you know, as a Black queen to a Black king. You are awesome. We see you, and just keep up the good work. Keep grinding. Keep doing what's necessary for your legacy, because you are raising people who are watching you.
Yeah.
So, I appreciate you coming through. I have a few church announcements before we leave.
Oh, no doubt. Let's get to it. I don't have a problem with the church now.
Again, this show has been sponsored by Blacktop Streetball Association. If you know who N1 is, these are my brothers. They'll be coming back out soon under their own name. Blacktop Streetball Association main event is my heart. And just go to their website and look for their tour that's coming soon. This theme song that we've been bobbing to is my friend Robert Jeffries decided one night he was bored at work and thought of me and pinned this for me. So again, it pays to be nice to people. They don't have to do it, but I thank God that he did, because I was just having a conversation like, I need to get a theme song, kind of upgrade.
And look. Do too, Black. Keep doing your thing. Whatever I can help you, here.
I didn't hear nothing you said.
No, I was saying out to you, Black Queen. You're doing your thing. Congratulations on the podcast. Everything is great. Wherever you need me at, hit me up. I got you.
Yeah, and the enemy tried to mess up the connection, because somehow my group me wasn't acting right, and I lost their number, and I'm like, what in the?
I can't either.
I was like, I don't know what happened. So, however, I'm glad that we were able to connect back up. I love being with great energy, great vibes with people, and you're also one of the fillers in the room, in the cast, to make everybody else feel comfortable as well. So That's cool. I got to get Paul on here also.
Yeah, Paul on there. Paul got a long list of things.
Long list of things that he does. But however, in time and all things are well.
Mm-hmm.
Last October, I was able to pen my first single book. I do have other books out that I wrote with other people, but this one is by myself. The Blueprint God's Design, that is the link. You can go to Amazon. You can put in my name, Kamilah, Kamilah Foster, and it will come up. So go ahead and support that. That was my journey of God sending me down like you need to start over because you whack right now.
He'll talk. Hey, he ain't sugarcoat. Y'all got no sugar in heaven. God ain't sugarcoating nothing.
You way off, and I need you to reel it back in. And so, if you know that a builder, and we do have a builder on here tonight, you got to have a blueprint before you even start.
No doubt.
If you want to continue to bless this platform with all the things that has to go on to continue to be great in this area, you can donate to my Cash App at Sunshine Kamilah, Kamilah. That is how you really spell my name. Okay. But for those who cannot say it, that's how I spell it the other way on Facebook. Again, like I said, Blacktop Streetball Association. Go to their website, btsba.com. Check them out. They are doing awesome. My friend Alita Cotton, my sister, my love, has some of the best ginger and turmeric tea you'll ever see in your life, whatever taste in your life. I've never been on drugs, but this right here is very addictive. It's very, very. I don't know what she do to it, but I promise you got to get some. She ACTs 313-380-0321. She is on Facebook at AYECEE, and she would love to serve you. The whole time of Perilous Times, so we were doing this for almost 6 months. I never got sick because I was drinking her drinks every week. Never. So if you know the importance of ginger and turmeric in your body, period, you know this is it's very healthy for you.
Yeah.
Thank you, whoever Married to Film is. It said your interviews are always on point. The guests come with so many nuggets. Thank you for pouring out. We needed this. Oh, thank you so much. You almost made me tear up. Larry Phillips. I wouldn't be podcasting if it wasn't for him. So I always will do whatever I need to for this man. Waffle Cafe Detroit. Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m., 6 p.m., 18685 Livernois. They got me going to the west side for some waffles. 313-739-6308. The atmosphere is awesome. They have waffling after dark on Wednesday nights from 7 to 11. $10 charge, food, entertainment, all of those different things. Again, please support all the businesses that I say on here are all Black owned, male and females. So again, please support your village. My hair is definitely growing until my beautician just cut it. But however, I was using Alpha and Omega Naturals hair products. You can go to her website, alphaandomeganaturals.com. You can use all her products. I promise you, your hair will grow. It will be thick. My mom's hair it's still room at the cross for you. Anywho, my mom's hair completely has fell out due to stress and some other things. And in 6 weeks, my mom's hair is actually covered over now with hair. I'm not saying it because that's my friend, but if you ever met Alpha, you know her hair is way down here using her own products. From being hairstylist as well. Oh, Shamanda, my love. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, who is that? Great. Boog also has an event space, 23120 Coolidge Highway, Oak Park, 313-469-2943. Again, if whatever he needs me to do. Matter of fact, I will be in a photo shoot with him on this Thursday. So look out. He got a camera. So now we're going to see about his studio. So again, whatever y'all doing, let me know. Sweeties Day, last but not least. Although this man is playing an understudy to Dathan Thigpen, he's still bringing it. So we will have options with him for this whole time, all the way up until Tech Week, probably. It will be him. So he still got to know his parts. He still got to know as if anything can happen. So, Sweeties Day weekend. Say it with me, you guys. Sweeties Day weekend. He's fine, but is he saved? Stage play written by Kim Brooks, directed by TJ Hemphill. Saturday, October 21st. Sunday, October 22nd. 7 p.m. at the Henry Ford Civic Center. Please get your tickets early. Early bird special. General admission is $40 until September 2nd. $60 for VIP, also until September 2nd. What do you get with VIP? I heard you asking.
You get a chance to meet. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
You get a chance to meet the cast, the whole cast, including Bruh Man, Jewel Tankard, and hopefully y'all don't meet him so I can do the part. But y'all, but y'all get to meet Bro too. And I don't want to say anything more that's wrong, but I know you get a meet and greet with them.
Yes, so you get the meet and greet of the whole cast, also light refreshments, and of course, great seating. Again, don't wait to the last minute. They go up. The tickets go up again September 2nd, and in the month of October they go up again. There will be door sales, but of course it's going to be more at the door. If you are on my Facebook page, I will continue to put out the price list so you'll know what's going on. Also, you can go to online at Eventbrite. You can put the stage play name in and it will come up. You can buy that way. You can go to God's World on West 7 Mile and you can get it there. So do us a favor. When you buy these tickets, you have option to put our name up there so we can get credit for your ticket sale. I'm trying to win some money. You heard me.
Y'all hear that? They got a concert. They got a contest, my people. Sunshine ahead right now.
I really am.
My people.
So
hit me up.
Going. Also, they do have group sales. 10 or more, you get 10% off the tickets. Again, I want you guys to really, really get these tickets. You don't want to miss this play. And I'm not just saying it because I'm in it. I have experienced myself from this table read. What we're about to do is about to be crazy.
The cast got that for y'all. The cast got that for y'all.
We got it for sure.
For sure.
So before we leave, do you have any last words?
Don't compete with nobody except for who you was yesterday. That's the only person who I ever try to be better. That's it. Go out there, put the work, be true to your word. Don't let nothing change you. Know yourself. You don't let nothing. So know yourself. Go out there, walk in your truth. Your opinion, protect your. Be married.
That was great. Again, I believe in 6 degrees of separation. Of course, thank you for coming in.
Thank you, sister.
I believe in 6 degrees of separation. You're literally one person away, one advice away, one help away from where you need to be in your destiny. I won't be here this Thursday because I have a photo shoot.
Okay.
But however, every Tuesday and Thursday from 7 p.m. to whenever, we are right here having a conversation with another dope guest. If it's singing, if you want to talk,
What a host.
If you want to talk, you can come through and we'll definitely chop it up. No holds barred. As real as the real can get. I'm definitely that one. So again, please like, share, subscribe. Let the people know that we live. Go to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel. Again, man, just keep me in prayer. Like I said, my sinuses is doing a number. But however, all is well. We want to also come into praying in agreement of more sponsorship to be able to, do what needs to be done. My goal, of course, is to get to TV so you can see this wonderful, beautiful face. Someone someone you're comfortable with, someone that you know personally who will definitely take us to the next level with all these wonderful conversations that we need to be having for our village. I can't do this without you, so I need you, and I need myself. I need you. So let's all step up to the plate. So I will see y'all back on. No, I almost messed up.
Almost forgot that quick.
I have a special edition this Friday with the young man who will be telling us how to film movies from your iPhone, from your smartphone. His name is Fitch. So keep an eye out for the flyer. Tune in this Friday that I have a conversation with this young man. He's been doing it really good. Also, he's a film director as well. So again, he knows what he's talking about. So again, we're in that moment of the importance of perfecting your gift, as well as making ends meet, as well as your life will make room for you. So I will see you guys on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
What up, though? What up, though?